Touch judges Andy Hardy and Kinney Quimvutia as Victoria get us underway. And it's in front of the kicker straight away, this Victorian side. They're a little bit eager. So a penalty to Northern Territory. So they'll get their first opportunity with ball in hand. The defending champions, of course, this Victorian side. They were all set on the 10. They thought it might have been a tap, but Northern Territory eventually tried to put it in a touch. Have they? No, they haven't. But the ball bounces into the hands of Harris. Harris gets an opportunity. He's being pushed in a touch. So Victoria now will get the football back. King in a dummy half. That's across the face. Atileo Kupu. He's in jersey number 10. King. Out of dummy half as they go to the short side. Salesa. He got it on quickly there. Nafatali. On tackle 4. They roll it forward. Short pass there. Atilio Kupu. Kupu's still going. He got over well over halfway. You'll play it. 40 out on the last tackle. They're more than happy to move it. And Valier the one that ends up knocking it on, but it just goes straight into the hands of a Northern Territory player. Doyle. Murphy at dummy half. Harris. Murphy again, just looking up, looks to his right. Williams. He's picked up and dragged backwards from the defence. A little bit of a push, yeah, just a push is just getting to his feet. Unnecessary. So a relieving penalty. Laurie gains some valuable metres, makes a good 25 metres with a kick. And NT will get their first real opportunity. We had half a break here from Sean Harris earlier. Only 3 gone in this first half. Victoria taking on Northern Territory. St Mary's. Solian. Tuifua. They go to the short side. Now to dummy half, Murphy. He'll look up. They'll play it 12 out. Ball in hand now, Heath. The pass to Kirkham Chandler. It's gone backwards. Once again, Harris beats the first tackle. On 4. Goes back to Heath. Heath looking for some runners. He picks up McKenna. McKenna gets through the first tackle. They try and pick him up and drop him when he's back. We're on the last now. They'll look for a repeat set in the hands of Heath. Heath, short pass there to Laurie. Laurie, ball goes backwards. Picked up Kirkham Chandler. Going to say knock on, are we? Yeah, that's the call. Knock on NT Victoria ball. So Victoria once again. They'll bring it out. Right to saw there. He was the man that is the number 8. He just played it. Appealing for a penalty. Victoria, and they get one. Jethro Scanlon was the man that was tackled. Finds touch. 10 away from halfway. Vela. Savage. King, dummy half, looks to his left. Delawla Kupu plays. He got over dummy half. They go back to that short side. Some short ball movement. Lassere Masters back inside and clever work. They had plenty of numbers there. Or eventually just rolls around under the post. Nafatale. So Leah Nafatale.
Victoria score first through Nafatale. Number 3.
So Nafatale grabs the first point. They just went down that short side and that was enough. They created numbers. Well, Sam Masters on that far side. Leah Nafatale. Pere Nisse with the goal kicking duties.
NRL to clean up their sideline. We've only got 14 players on the field. NRL Victoria.
No problems, conversion with the conversion flags in the air and Victoria leading 6-0. Nafatale, the first point. The Altona Rooster.
Conversion successful by number 7 Victoria, Cyrus Perenisi.
To Perenisi.
6, the Northern Territory yet to score.
Perenisi with the conversion attempt. Casey Warrior. Perenisi looks around. They look to go to that inside, but they go to the outside through Savage. Flirting with his touchline. Eventually he'll play it. Out of dummy half, just picks it up. Vela. Lots of chat. Both sides really up and about early in this clash. Ratisone. Beatty. King, which way will he go? They've just rolled over halfway once again, making some metres out of dummy half. It's been dangerous early. He's the 9 for Victoria. It's on the last. Referee wants it played on the mark. Dancing long pass. Scanlon gets the bounce now. We're on the last tackle. Takes on this Northern Territory defence and is wrapped up. Handover. So now Northern Territory have to bring it out of their danger zone. Oh, there's some solid defence. Savage. Oh, he's going to say he got him high. You can see the head go back from Doyle. He's thread the needle beautifully here, made 30 metres. All of a sudden, Northern Territory look up, they'll be 40 away. Doyle with the restart. He just taps and goes, bit of footwork at the line. They grit hold of his leg. Murphy at dummy half. Laurie decides to take on this bigger Victorian pack. There's not much of him in the back rower. To the open they come. Bader. A little bit of ball playing for Heath. Good footwork. Ed Doyle, but an equally good tackle coming in. Scanlon. Heath gets wrapped up by Brancourt. On the last now. Looking around, they're more than happy to let the ball talk. Kirkham Chandler. He got it on quickly to his outside man, but they're more than happy for him to attack the line. Victoria have to bring it only 2 out. They lead 6-0. 14 left till the break. The Sam Masters did well. They tried the strip. There. The penalty kick gets it to 12, shy of halfway. It's 13 gone, 13 left in this first half. Victoria leading 6-0. Both sides throwing plenty at each other early in this clash. Potter. He'll bounce to his feet. They go back to the left. Some controlling play now. Celeste back to that left side again and streaking away. Lasair Masters will bring it around. Oh, he pops it back inside. Berenice to his number 7. There was no one there for him. And he'll grab the try. So they're doing some damage on that left edge. 2 tries have been created early. Berenice there. He'll be the one doing the conversion attempt. It'll be 12-0. So Cyrus Berenice there. The conversion attempt of his own try. As I said, he shouldn't have any problems. Flags in the air, 12-0. 11 left till the break. Here at St Mary's, it's combined affiliated states. Just repeating, in game 1 it was Western Australia getting up after the siren with a conversion from the sideline. 24-22 over the invitational side. Lachlan Potter, the first carry off the kick off. They roll it back underneath. Iwati-Sonair. Go back to that left again. That's where they've really created some room. And once again, they throw the long pass for the Pawnee. Right on halfway. Barlow it was. Now they bring it back to the middle. On 4. Creating havoc once again. King out of dummy half. Last tackle it is. Oh, it goes to the front rower. Iwati-Sonair, he says, I don't know what I'm doing with it, and he takes the tackle. It'll be a handover, so a breakdown in communication there. Still 10 left to the half-time break. 12-0. Doyle. For Northern Territory. And a penalty. An important penalty too. They just need to get back up. Well, Heath came in for the quick tap, but they'll look now to make some extra metres. Bader with a penalty kick and does make some valuable metres. They'll look up. They'll restart. 21 out. Important for this NT side now to get some points on the board. Wade at dummy half. Comes back to the open side. Jarrett Wright. Now there's a little knock on there. The referee was on the spot. He's appealing his case. It's Jarrett Wright, but he's not going to change his mind, the referee. A blood situation for one of the Victorian players. He makes his way off the field. Referee Spittle just waiting for him to get off the field. Whitford comes on. Might need a new jumper. Now the scrum's been set. Victoria win it. They'll roll it out now. They'll play 12 away from their defensive onto the field, as we said, in 14. Elijah Waitford, and that's his first run. Constable. To the open they come. Waitford again. Second tackle, second charge in the set, and NT all offside. And then this here, he'll look to grab some metres with a kick. Hasn't found touch though. Taken from Harris. Harris will bring it back. So a mistake there from Victoria. Gives NT an opportunity. Mind you, they've still got it's still 5 shy of halfway as we roll it forward. Laurie will play it on halfway. Oh, on a mistake in the play the ball. Mistake by NT. They just keep making mistakes, and there hasn't been much between the two sides. There's a couple of opportunities down the left edge, which Victoria probably started where they are now on the field. And there's a mistake. Sinclair pops it up straight away off the kickoff, and Doyle will look up. Doyle tries to get through, does a good job. Gets through the footy. There's Heath. Back inside for Harris. Harris will play it now. Wade. Heath wanting some runners. Wade, they go the short side. Thomas rolls it out the back. Once again, they'll look up. They're 10 away. This is where they need to just be precise. Look for an extra. Look for a repeat set if they get that opportunity. They'll play it 5 away. It's a quick play the ball. That's what they wanted. So roll it forward. Must score if he can get the football down. He certainly has. Just haven't got the numbers.
Northern Territory go in. The number 30 for Northern Territory, Riley Smith.
So it is Riley Smith. He did well. They had to score. He's wearing jersey 30.
Northern Territory 4.
On the back of it, a little bit of possession. That's what we said. Victoria made a couple of mistakes. And Riley Smith in jersey 30. Hit it and rolled it forward. Important conversion attempt for Nick Laurie. Flags in the air. So 12-6, 3 to the break.
Conversion successful to the number 12, Nicholas Laurie. NRL Vic 12, NRL NT 6.
So 12 points to 6, 3 to the break. Ball's allowed to bounce. Once it has, it's been picked up. Some good footwork on that far side of the field. You want to quick play the ball. Didn't have that luxury at first. On the back of points. NT rolling it forward now. McKenna, the ball pops back. That should be play on. Oh no, that'll be called a knock on. They've been a bit unlucky there, NT. Thought it squirted out. Riley Smith, Tamanmin College, the try scorer for Northern Territory. So now Victoria, 2 minutes to the break. They'll play it on halfway. Can they grab some more points before the break? A little bit of ball movement there between Savage, who had picked up Uati Sornair. Looks to get to his feet quickly. Eventually he's allowed out of dummy half. Waitford rolling forward. He's been wrapped up quickly. But in this head, goes to dummy half. Fires a long pass. Salesa fires for Sinclair. Ball's hit the deck. Might roll into touch. It does. So a breakdown on that left edge. It's been dangerous. It's created the 2 Victorian tries, but that time ball rolls into touch and Northern Territory will get the restart. 20 metres shy of halfway. McKenna. And all of a sudden, Northern Territory just got back into the fight a little bit. Oh, it's a long kick. Laurie, and it's a little 40-20 right on half time. It was cleverly done. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, no, they're going to say he's just a metre shy of the 40. The crowd's not happy. Well, of the 20, the crowd's not happy. They thought the plan had worked beautifully, but 10 till the break. Victoria will be more than happy as Johns will play it. Oh, the pass nearly hit the deck. Salesa. They still alive. Repone, he'll be wrapped up. And referee Spittles will blow time for the half. And we'll go into the break. It's the same scoreline as game 1, 12-6. Welcome back to St Mary's for the second half of this game 2 of the 17s, and it's Northern Territory with the restart. They trail 12-6 over Victoria, but it's an interesting 25 minutes we've got. As Northern Territory got themselves back into the game at the back end of that half. So Wakeford, strong carry, second tackle of this opening set of the second half. Barlow. They look to go flat now. Some good ball movement. Perez there, unloading on that far side. They do keep it alive after making some good meters. They're set up to the left. They get deep now. Which way will they go? Savage. He just rolls it forward. On the last, it's been a good opening set. Goes back for the kick. Perez there. Across the face it goes up. He down. Does some brilliant work with Brian Ross. He showed some dancing feet in the first half, did Ross, so he might be one to watch if he gets the opportunity. Williams put on his back. He's been electric. Heath. Harry Heath, the number 7. Oh, the ball's hit the ground coming through. They pick it up. It'll be a knock-on, unfortunately, for Northern Territory. Just when they look to unload. So scrum feed, 30 out. Be fed by Salazar. He feeds it, picked up Wakeford at the back. Floating across field. Nafatali. Nafatali will play it. Savage. Rolling forward for Victoria. Wakeford. He's had some good carries since he's come on the field. King directing things in the middle of the field. Which way will he come? Comes back to the left. Celeste half a gap. Can he reach out? They get underneath him. He'll be held up. No, he's only a metre out. He'll play it now. They'll look for their big men. Some good footwork. Hard to stop. Can they get underneath? No, they can't. Denzo. Ateleo Kupu. He grabs his first try of the tournament.
And that's a try to NRL Victoria. The number 10, Denzo Atilio Kupu from the Altona Roosters.
Atilio Kupu. Just saw with 10 out, he was going to be hard to stop. So Cyrus Pernice there. The goal kicking duties again. Early try to Victoria. He shouldn't have any problems. He's right directly in front. It'll be 18-6, 21 left. And just after a mistake from NT. Just, oh, he's missed it. It's hit the upright and hasn't sliced it inside. So 16-6 score will remain There'll be a break after this game, and then it'll be the men's. 2 games in the men's this afternoon from 1:40 p.m. South Australia will take on Western Australia, and then at 3 p.m. it'll be Northern Territory taking on Victoria. They're looking forward to both their clashes. Repeating earlier, Western Australia got over the top of the invitation. Is the kick, and it looked like it was all going to go for favours for NT, but it just touched and was picked up by Victoria. So Western Australia got over the top and slammed on his back as Cooper Barlow. And there's a mistake in the play. The ball took a while to get to his feet. So NT will get an opportunity. Eventually, scrum's packed. They nearly try to win against the feed. You can see King's legs, but referee Spittles wants it packed again. As NT is set to the right. It's a big drive. Is it being knocked on? I think it has been. They drove it forward to Victoria. As they try to pick it up, Northern Territory have knocked the football on. So scrum's been packed and eventually ends up in the hands of Jethro Scanlon. King goes to the open for Barlow. Barlow's picked up. He's still going the leg drives area. Get to halfway where he's told to play it. King again. Waitford. King. Shape to the right. And there's a penalty. He'll just do the F-boss. He taps and goes and picks up the try scorer. Tilio Kupu. Perisino out the back. Sinclair joining in, saw half a gap. It closed quickly. And good defence from Northern Territory. Get up quickly. Ball's gone back. Cleaned up by NT. What are we going to say? Knock on. Been a stop-start clash, this one. There's knock on from Northern Territory, so scrum feed once again for Victoria. Scanlon in at first receiver off the scrum. King gets into dummy half. Waitford bouncing off that right foot again. He'll play it 5 away. King again just controlling things. He'll go out of dummy half. Can he reach out? No, he can't. He's held up 2 out. Waitford goes to dummy half. He has a little dip himself. Can he get the hand down? NT hold him up. He'll be just a metre out again. This time they shift it. So Lasser looking for runners, dancing around. Eventually he'll just take the tackle on 3. That's on the last side as they roll out a dummy half. Nafafali, he scored in the first. He throws it up this time. King, referee says that'll do. I've called help. And the scrambling defence of Northern Territory survive. 15 left. They trail 16-6. Ross. He's picked up. Oh, he tries to throw it out the back and it's been knocked on, so a mistake. He just got in that danger zone, did Ross, and had no real other choice but to throw it away, so a mistake. Celessa, he'll feed the scrum. Picked up Waitford. In turn, he just looks up. And just rolling through the NT defence was Leah. Nafatali, he grabs a double. He just got it off the second receiver off the scrum and just at speed. It's a strong body. There's the 3 for Victoria. As we said, he grabs an early double in this tournament. And Burnham. Osiris. Berenice there. Shouldn't have any problems with the conversion attempt this time. We said that last time. He's in exactly the same position. He missed one. So Nafatali, as the Suns come back out. So 20 points to 6. They led 12-6 at half time after NT got involved. This time, no problems. Flags in the air. So 22 points to 6. 13 left. So it's just a grubber kick off the kick off and taken nicely. Did a good job there. Was their masters. And you attack the footy. Savage, he just pops it up for King. Waitford looks up, sizes the situation up. He's wrapped up. And Buckley does well to hang on. Barlow to the open. Bader, good tackle as well involved. He's done 2 in a row. King goes short side. Celeste puts the kick through. Attacking it. Ross. Once again, Ross has picked up and slammed on his back. Out of dummy half. Jordan, Kirk and Chandler. Good dip. Makes 15. Williams. Wade at dummy half. Heath. For the try scorer. Smith. Riley Smith, they keep it alive. Come back through the middle now, Northern Territory. They'll look up there, 31 out. McKenna beats one. Oh, good tackle, front on. Brandcourt got hold of him and drove him to the ground. On the last now for Buckley. Buckley puts the little kick through, diving across. Desperation, but a little knock on. I thought Smith had done enough for Victoria, but referee Spittle's on the right on the spot. Saw a little knock on, so Northern Territory will get a wonderful opportunity here. They'll pack a scrum, 10 out. Buckley defeated. Heath awaits. Heath for Williams. Williams bounces off that left. Still going as Williams rolling forward. Wade, the dummy half, which will they go? He goes to McKenna on the left. McKenna gets bent backwards. But he'll bounce to his feet. He does well. There's still numbers out to the left if they can use it. Heath will slice through the gap. He deserves a try, Harry Heath. He's done a good job trying to roll his side around.
number 7, Harry Heath from the College. Cheers for him there, very happy about that. NRL VIC 22, the Northern Territory 10, with just under 10 minutes remaining.
So Harry Heath, McKillop Catholic College. He's looked busy. As I said, he deserves the tries. Worked hard for this Northern Territory side. It's a tough conversion attempt from the far side of the field. Has it got the legs? It's hit the upright and waved away. Or hit the crossbar, sorry. It just sat up. One of those ones that it just didn't have the legs. So conversion unsuccessful, 22-10, 8 left. So the restart from Victoria. They charge into it, not in 24th. Pretty sure it might be Isaac Beatty. We'll just get confirmation of that. He went off with the head knock in the first half. The Northern Territory spinning out of the tackle, Doyle. They come again. Heath. Back underneath. Picked up Laurie. Laurie eventually gets to his feet. McKenna. He gets slammed on his back, but they pick him up and above it went. A little bit of push and shove. So penalty. You see referee Spittle's just saying went above the horizontal. Well, you really tried to slice the needle here. It's been touched. Eventually did go into touch. Smith did touch the football. Won't make a lot of difference. It'll be Northern Territory ball. Ross with the restart. He looks up. Williams. And mate Ross do it. Yeah, to play the ball, of course. So Williams now rolls it forward for NT, making some good meters. He'll play at 10 out, because eventually they drag him to the ground. Wade. Oh, there's a knock on there from Smith. So the air's gone out of the balloon for NT. It was a great opportunity just to put a little bit of pressure on this Victorian defence in the last 5 minutes, but unfortunately a knock on from Riley Smith. And Victoria will have a scrum for 10 out from the defensive try line. It's fed at the back. Waitford will pick it up. Trying to skirt across field now. Lasair Masters. He's flicked it back in. He was heading for touch. Vele. Waitford. He's driven back with some good defence here from NT. Some spirited defence. Waitford appealing. Like this on there. He's just made his way back onto the field, and that's a strong carry. His first touch since he's come back on. Dancing. Celeste there. And oh, he's punching in the tackle. That's the call. So it is a penalty to Northern Territory. A little bit of ill discipline there from the number 6, Vernon Celesa. Williams gets it off the restart for Northern Territory. Looked like at one stage he was just going to drop the pass from behind. McKenna rolls forward, gets through the first. Murphy back on, hitting it at speed. Going to be hard to stop from there. Bader, they cut him short. They're looking, dancing. He's looking for runners. Decides to just go himself. Still rolling is Murphy. Heath wanted a runner underneath. Flat pass. He's lost control of that, I think. No, referee's going to say it's bounced back into the hand. So we're on the last. Cooper, he'll play it. Heath puts the little kick through. It's been played at. There'll be 6 to go. Oh, knocked on. Maybe didn't have the ball in possession, but what's the referee going to come up with here? Knock on NT. Victoria ball. So it'll be a restart for Victoria on the 20. Defensive 20, of course. That's their Masters. And he's made a mistake. Oh, penalty. The referee's going to say strip. Berenice there. Look for some extra metres, not long to go. 2:40 on the clock. And Victoria will do enough to stave off NT. It's 12-6 at half time. Two tries in this second half, enough for Victoria, just the one for NT. Savage, good footwork at the line. Duarte Sornaire, again a strong carry from the number 8. He's down hurt too, Duarte Sornaire, taking a while to get to his feet. He looks distressed as he is down in back plate. Rapone on the last tackle. What will they do? Which way will they go? They go back to the open. Celeste there. He'll keep it alive, dancing. Still numbers if they can shift it. They have plenty of numbers, but it's gone forward. And the referees, the hands have gone up for the trainers, just alerting the referee. Spittles has come over to have a look. He's up and about now and making his way off the field. Nathan Johns will come on in jersey 15. And NT will bring us out and complete this game too. Mandela. Murphy at dummy half. Comes to the open. Cooper as the siren sounds. And that brings us to the completion of the under-17s for day one with Victoria running out winners 22 points to 10 over Northern Territory after Western Australia.